The HBA is powered by volunteers, and since 1999, we've honored an extraordinary volunteer who has made significant and lasting impact as our Star Award winner. Let's find out more about what makes this award so prestigious.
Since 1999, the HBA has recognized an extraordinary volunteer who stands apart as an exemplary role model to others due to their demonstrated long-term commitment to gender parity and the ability to help the HBA further our mission and goals. The Star is nominated by fellow volunteer leaders and is selected due to the significant and global impact she or he has made to the association.
Now, I love everything about the WODI Award, but this is my particular pleasure to introduce the Star Award, and this year it is Taren Grom. And every year I marvel that we could possibly find a leader to compare to the amazing leaders that we have recognized on the stage in previous years. Well, do I have a brilliant star for you this year? For more than a decade, Taren has served on the Global Board of Directors and multiple pivotal committees, where she played key leadership roles, making numerous and significant contributions to the strategic advancement of the HBA. Just a few I'll name. She was key to several annual conferences, the Woman of the Year Award, the Gender Parity Collaborative, and the Executive Women's Forum. And now I could continue to extol the business contributions that Taren has made, but that would not adequately capture the true essence of Taren. So I am pleased to share a more personal introduction with you on 10 things you may not know about Taren. She's worried now. As submitted by her closest friends. So Taren, you can't blame me totally for this. Number 10, Taren is known by insiders as Marty Stewart. She can throw a phenomenal party that would rival Martha Stewart, if Martha Stewart were ever on a budget. Number 9, she has an incredible skill with words, which is wonderful because she's a magnificent editor. But with numbers, not so much. Number 8, she is said by family members to travel like a gypsy because she piles numerous people and bags of stuff into a car or a tiny cruise ship room, regardless of the journey length. She hasn't mastered the concept that less is more. Number 7, convenient as she is a world traveler, Taren is fluid in several languages. And yes, I said fluid, not fluent. It is amazing what an accent added to English words with some hand gestures makes her think she is speaking the local language. Number 6, she loves her tequila and good ice. Now, you may not know what good ice is, which I did not, but I can tell you, I confirmed it does raise the quality of a drink. Now, we're halfway through this list, and I now will shift from the jovial to the joyous. Number 5, Taren never forgets a friend. She's always game to organize the party, but she has a sixth sense about when to reach out to connect with you. She always seems to know when you need a friend. Number 4, she loves her Chicago Cubs. Even her phone ring is the theme song for the Cubs. And she will fly at the drop of a hat to go see a Cubs game. Number 3, it's hard to believe she could love anything more than her Cubs, but she still finds more room in her oversized heart for her beloved nephews, brother, and mother. Number 2, she is fiercely loyal and generous beyond comparison. And number 1, she is always willing to say yes to anything. So if you have had the honor and the pleasure, as I have had, to call Taren one of your dearest friends, then you are a very lucky person indeed. I'd now like to introduce to the big stage to receive her due recognition as the 2019 HBA Star, Taren Grom.
Wow, oh my gosh. And I am fluente, so don't believe her. So, not just fluid, but Lori, thank you so much for that lovely and numerous introduction. And I am good at numbers, I counted 10, so. I have the honor of calling Lori a friend and a mentor, and she has been a guiding light and a steady force for me over the years. My appreciation to her knows no bounds. I also would like to thank the HBA for this tremendous honor. When Lori shared the news in quite dramatic fashion, I was truly stunned. I am humbled by this recognition and the opportunity to share the stage with Sharon Callahan, our Woman of the Year, who is such an inspirational and authentic leader and a visionary for our industry, and our honorable mentor, Peter, who is boldly leading change as a male ally. In recognition of the 30th anniversary of WOTY, which is unbelievable in itself, I have to note one of my favorite opportunities has been my involvement with the Rising Stars and Luminaries. Each year, I am blown away by the talent and vision of these women. Bravo, ladies. My journey with the HBA started with what I think is the most important word in the English language, yes. I said yes to an opportunity to volunteer on the HBA Bulletin, now the HBA Advantage, all those years ago. This was the entry into a world filled with incredible women and men who are committed to HBA's mission and core purpose. And since that initial yes, I have raised my hand again and again. And each time, the experience was more engaging and life-enhancing than the previous one. Joining the HBA was a no-brainer, since the idea of gender parity has been part of my DNA since I was a kid. When I was about 12, it was career day at school, and we wrote an essay about what we wanted to be when we grew up. My dream was to be the first female NFL quarterback. I had a pretty good spiral. I was taller than all the other boys in my class at the time. My sweet papu taught me to love football as he did, and I wanted to be part of the team. Perfect combination, right? I came home and asked my insightful mom, asked me how my day was. I told her what I wanted to do, and without blinking an eye, she said, "Toots, if that's what you want, that's great." She obviously knew stuff was gonna change. But she didn't say no. You can't do that because you're a girl. She said yes. And from that moment on, my gender never defined me in terms of what I could or I could not do. Yeah. Like Rebecca said, our moms are powerful influences. I wish my mom could have made the trip up from Florida, but she is happily on permanent senior spring break. Hi, Mom. She gave me a tremendous gift, and one that I plan to continue to pay forward, encouraging others to say yes. While I never made it to the NFL, I have been fortunate enough to be part of two really special teams, Team Pharma Voice and Team HBA. I would like to thank Meryl Walsh and Lisa Bankett, my two business partners. You said yes, providing me with a tremendous amount of space to explore my passions beyond placing commas and copy, You have supported Farmer Voice's corporate partnership in the HBA over the past 15 years, as well as my many, many, many volunteer engagements. I also want to acknowledge the entire Farmer Voice team, including Robin and Denise, who are here today as well. Thank you, ladies. In the HBA, I found my other team, and through volunteering, I have met hundreds of amazing women and men who have made an indelible mark on my world. I would like to give a quick shout out to my HBA lady friends, as my 11-year-old nephew Pierce likes to call you. He and his brother Andrew are both here today with my brother Doug and my oldest friend Diane, and so many other dear friends. Hey boys, this is what women power looks like. Thank you, Lori, Amy, Ann, Jeannie, Alyssa, Leah, Lizzie, Trish, Wendy, and Eve, who encouraged me to join the Global Board years ago. And it was pointed out to me that I have served under more presidents than Ruth Bader Ginsburg. Ladies, thank you for your tear-inducing laughter during the good times, for your strength during the loss of my dad to throat cancer, and my dear friend Kevin before that, and for everything else in between. I am me because of you. You're cracking me up. Through all of my HBA experiences, I've had life-changing opportunities for professional and personal growth that I could not have found anywhere else. So I encourage all of you to just say yes and stretch yourselves to collaborate and build relationships with the most diverse group of women from the most diverse group of companies in the life sciences industry. This is the secret sauce of the HBA. In my opinion, there is no competition. The HBA has it all. Each one of you in this room has the opportunity to be part of Team HBA. So if you haven't already done so, get involved. Say yes when the phone rings or you get that tap on the shoulder. You have everything to gain. And your opportunity to say yes is right now. I'm tapping all of you today to stand up and be part of a new initiative that has been a dream of mine for some time, HBA Global Volunteer Day, or the Purple Wave. It's going to take place next April during National Volunteer Week. Just imagine the impact of our collective power. I'm being joined by several previous STAR honorees who still shine very brightly. They already said yes, so you're next. Stay tuned, more details to come. Thank you for your tremendous support, your kind attention, and just say yes. And go Cubs go.